Hi, this is Floris from StreamIVent. This is our test bench, and I've just decided to fire up that beta build and see if it works with our Ultra Studio HD Mini from Blackmagic. And it was working fine until a minute ago when I turned it up to 1080p 60, which should be about fine for this laptop. It's used to those kind of frame rates. But I'm getting that performance lag here. In the stats panel, I'm seeing skipped frames due to encoding lag. And it's interesting to note that just a minute ago, when I had this set to 1080p 25, this was working fine. In fact, let me try and set that back to 25 frames. All right, let's do 30. And output to deck link. And now I've got to set up my mixer for that. And so we'll start output, and we have an image. Now let's see if we can pull up that stats panel again. And now we have no skipped frames. So I'm not sure if this maybe has anything to do with this particular laptop, but maybe it's related to the performance issue. There is one more thing that I found, which is that if I pull up the sound, and I'll use these headphones here. You'll hear that there is a stutter in the sound, and that is only audible on the actual output. If I just go into the settings here in OBS and enable monitor output on that, there's no stutter in there. So that seems to be fine. So, in short, it seems to work quite well until I went up to 1080p 60. Then it did start giving me performance issues. Everything below that was fine. And then there's the audio issue, which I'm not sure of what that could be. The only other thing is that this particular device, it has two HD SDI outputs. And usually, if you provide a canvas with an alpha channel, for example in vMix, you'll be able to output key and fill to a mixer like this, which makes it possible to overlay an image on top of a different image. You essentially need to create a second alpha channel, which this device does by itself, so long as you provided an image buffer that has an alpha channel in it. It will automatically split that into two HD SDI channels. And just to show you what that looks like, I will pull up vMix here. So within vMix, so long as you have that alpha channel flag selected, I've gone ahead and put an alpha channel containing clip in here. You will get two outputs, and one of them will have an alpha channel and the other will have a color channel, and thereby you can overlay this on top of other images in your professional switcher. If I put a color behind here and program this on a downstream keyer, and set the pre-multiplied flag to on, you can see that it gets put on top of a color channel with nicely adjusted shadows and semi-transparency and stuff like that. So that might be, it's just one flag in the Blackmagic SDK, so that might be worthwhile implementing as well. Other than those few things, it seems to work well, other than the performance issue in the audio channel. It seems to be a good implementation.